Hello folks, welcome to the frozen wasteland, aka my garage. I'm starting to do some baseboards. So I'm building a frame today and I'm using 4x2. So some 4x2 left over that I was building a decking in my garden, and when the decking was finished I had some length left and I have enough to do my baseboards. Most of my baseboards. So the first one I'm building today is 8 foot by 3 foot. So I'm just gonna cut this into 8 foot lengths, and then I'll have cross sections just for strength. So bring it into the model room and screw it together, and then I'll cut my base material, which is 12mm chipboard. Cut that into 3 foot by 8 foot. And that'll be the makers of my first baseboard, and then I'll work out leg heights. So, okay, when you're using your circular saw, always wear your protective glasses. Please, folks. I do photography as a hobby, and it makes you realize how important your eyes are. Wear your glasses. Anyway, so I've determined this length is 112 from wall to wall, allowing about 1 centimeter extra, because I've had a request from the boss lady to put some carpet on the edges and on the back of the baseboard, on the back of the frame, so that I don't damage the wallpaper in case she gets the room back sometime. Oh, she's so innocent. So I'm gonna cut this now, and this will be the first section. I have to do 2 of these and then the cross members. Okay, let's get on with it. So folks, I'm measuring 112 inches from the end, and then putting a couple of marks. I know the end is square, so if I mark there, and I have my other mark here at 112. Now, you might have noticed, really you should use planed wood. This is rough wood, as you can see. Be very careful handling this. I'm using my welding gloves. You'll get splinters so easily, so just be careful. Okay guys, so I have the first framework in for the first baseboard. So it's quite small tolerances around the walls. I'll have space. I have a material that I can put in here, and that'll protect the walls from getting scratched. But you know, if this ever comes out of here, which the wall will be repainted anyway. So I went with it higher than usual. I actually went 3 foot high. And the reason I went 3 foot high, I know modelers, a lot of people go 30 inches. So I went a bit extra. I have a very bad back, and bending is a problem. So 2 reasons. If I'm modeling, it's at a better height for me. I'm comfortable at this height for modeling. Also, I have 2 different design ideas. The second half of the track is going to join on here. Okay, will come across the room, and it will either stop here, right, and I have a small, maybe 20-inch gap for getting around here and around to the window, and the baseboard will continue and join up again here. But the other plan is, I have is to continue this baseboard, okay, from about, there's the wall, just a little bit out, and continue this baseboard completely across to this wall and have it here. So then I need access. I need to go under the baseboard, okay, I need to go underneath, and then I will have a hatch cut or an access area here, okay, for getting to the window, opening, closing the window. And if somebody's, I'll just go where the person will be standing, okay? So I'll have about 2 foot area here. Okay, and then I'll have model here, baseboard here, and then the baseboard going from the wall and joining up about there. So that's the other idea. So I have two ideas. With this first one in, I can work on this. This is a 3 foot span. So, and then the total room length of this side is about, I think about 10 foot long. It's what is it on this side? 122, I think I remember, something like that. Let me check what it is on this side. Sorry for one-handed walking you guys around. Okay, let's check the total length of the board will be 112, okay, just over 9 foot. Okay, just over 9 foot. And if I go from here and come out, now the plan was about here. This is enough space, about this much space for people, maybe a little bit less. There's enough room here to get in and use your controllers, put a chair, sit down there. There's enough room here, 3 foot span. I can reach across there to marshal cars, no problem. Now, so there's my choice. I can bring the baseboard here and stop here, which will give me 9 foot again, okay? 9 foot, and then maybe that's a little bit tight space there. So 10 foot, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10 foot 5 is the total. So by bringing the table to here, I'll have much more options and have a longer straight, which I want to do. And I can have access here underneath and over to the marshalling point or the second racers area. So I think I'll go with that. And that's why I have the board a little bit higher, because with my back I'd have to get under there and crawl under and then stand up. Not very often. I'll stick to people with a good back in this area. It'll all come to light when I finish the layout, but I just wanted to show you the bare bones of everything. So that's it. That's where the stage that we're at. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll keep you updated. So in the continuing process, I'm just showing you, my plan was to cover an uphill straight. So I'll be cutting the boards this way, making a bit more space, and this way. So this space will be bigger. And I will be going right over to the wall. This will be continuing to the wall with a R2, maybe even an R3 curve, radius curve, and then into a smaller radius and back to the track. Okay. And look, do you know what this is? It's a piece of styrofoam. Yes, correct. But I found this, I don't know where I found it. It's probably from a keyboard that I would have bought last year from a piano. So let me just show you what this can double as. I'm sure you guys who know about this stuff will know. I downloaded an app, I'll put the name up here, called Lap Tracks. And it's fantastic for analog, for watching what's happening, and it can be linked to other stuff, and it's great. It's a great program, very simple and free. So for me, at the moment, it's perfect. But this has somehow doubled up as a perfect gantry for holding my phone. So I'll just show you where the camera, because you need the camera of the phone looking down. Goes there. Okay. Looks down on the track. And there, you set up your lap tracks. And Lap Tracks looks down. Oh yeah. I will buy a proper gantry. Oh, sorry. Whoop. I will buy a proper gantry. But at the moment I just thought this was amusing and interesting. And it's perfect. So yeah, I'll show you that. Let me give you a demo of how it reads the cars. Okay, once again, I have to put the phone down. Sorry, folks. So I'll put the phone down here. Okay. So you set up your lap tracks, and it reads each time the car goes underneath the track. It reads the signal sent out by the car. And it'll look for movement or it'll look for colour. You see? And that's how it counts. It's a great program. I recommend try it if you want something for free, to give it a try. Okay, guys, I just thought I'd show you that. Oh, look, the Christmas spirit. They'll be getting changed and modelled up, and of course I'll be removing the decorations from them. Okay, so you can see things are looking very messy, but it's a work in progress.